Students of class 4th, welcome all of you in the online classes of SRPS. Today we are going to learn chapter 6 in computer, that is computer memory. This is part 2. Let's start. In this chapter we will learn classification of computer memory, different type of memory, how we can store data in different type of memory. Let's see. So classification of computer memory. Computers store data in devices called memory devices or storage devices. There are two types of memory devices, primary memory devices and secondary memory devices. As you can see in this chart, computer memory is divided in two parts, primary memory and secondary memory. Primary memory divided into two parts, RAM and ROM, and secondary memory is divided into six parts, hard disk, CD, DVD, Blu-ray, pen drive, SD card. What are these options? Let's see. Primary memory devices. Now what are primary memory devices? Primary memory is also known as internal memory or main memory. Once again, primary memory is also known as internal memory or main memory of the computer. CPU can directly read from and write on this memory. Primary memory is of two types, RAM and ROM. See, primary memory is also called main memory of the computer, or it is called internal memory of computer. There are two types, RAM and ROM. What is RAM and what is ROM? Let's see. The full form of RAM is random access memory. You need to learn the full form of this RAM and ROM. Okay. RAM. It stores data and instructions temporarily. What is the meaning of temporarily? Means short period of time, not for always. Okay. So RAM stores data and instruction temporarily. It means the data is stored in it as long as the computer is not shut down. If you are using computer is on, the data is there in its memory. If computer gets shut down or suddenly power cut is there, your data will be lost. When we start computer, the operating system is loaded into RAM. Any program that we open is also loaded in RAM. When we type some text on computer, it is saved in the RAM. But when we shut down our computer, RAM gets cleared and everything in it gets erased. So RAM is a temporary memory or volatile memory. The question comes in exam, which is the volatile memory? So answer is RAM. RAM is the volatile memory. Fine. Next, ROM. Read only memory. It stores the startup instruction for the computer. It holds these instructions even after the power supply is switched off. Hence, it is a permanent memory. These instructions cannot be overwritten but can only be read. As you can understand from its name, full form of ROM is read only. Just understand this word, read only. We can only read. Some information is there in this chip, that is ROM. So information is there how we computer has to be started. Fine. So whenever we press the power button of the CPU box, the computer gets started. In that process, computer get information from ROM. Fine. An operating system is loaded from hard disk to RAM. So in that time, RAM memory is used when operating system downloaded or loaded in RAM, that is random access memory. Fine. let's see this add to knowledge. A computer with more capacity of RAM work faster than a computer with lesser capacity of RAM. See, students, if you are having computer at your home and you are you like to play games, heavy games, so the memory of your computer, that is RAM, should be more. If RAM is more, you can play heavy games in your computer, fine. But if RAM is not there, is not sufficient, so you will face problem in loading games and running games, fine. So RAM should be sufficient. Nowadays different RAM is there. Some usually we use 2 GB, 4 GB, 8 GB, 16 GB RAM in different type of computer according to their configuration. Now we will learn secondary memory devices. What are secondary memory devices? Secondary memory is needed in a computer to store information for a long period of time. It is also called external memory. So another name of secondary memory is external memory. Just like primary memories are called internal memory, in the same way secondary memories are called external memory. The secondary memory is permanent, which hold the data even after the computer is shut down. Example of the secondary memory storage devices are CD, DVD, Blu-ray, pen drives, SD cards, hard disks, etc. See, students, whenever you work in a computer, suppose you are doing drawing in MS Paint, or you are making typing a letter in MS Word, whatever work you are doing, at that time you are doing work, your work is going to save in RAM. But before shut down your computer, before closing your files, your computer asks, do you want to save this file? If you save those files will be saved in hard disk. If you are not saving those files, you shut down your computer, your file will be erased, fine. So if we want to save this file, we want to open again those files, we need to save those files, and whenever we save these files, they save in hard disk. Okay, so we will learn different type of secondary memories. First is CD. The full form of CD is compact disc. It is portable storage device that stores data permanently. Its storage capacity is up to 700 MB. There are many types of CDs. CD-ROM means CD read-only memory. CD-R, CD recordable. CD-RW, CD read-write. Both you can do. Fine. Now next is DVD. The advanced version of CD is DVD. DVD, the full form of DVD is called digital versatile disc. Students, you need to learn all these full forms: CD, DVD, RAM, ROM. You need to learn these full forms. The full form of DVD is digital versatile disc. It is also a portable storage device. It is similar to CD, but it has more capacity to store data. Its storage capacity is up to 17.08 GB. See, the capacity of CD 700 MB. In 1024 MB there is 1 GB, and the storage capacity of a DVD can be up to 17.08 GB. Fine. Now, smart tip: a CD drive can read data from a CD. A DVD drive can read data from both CD as well as DVD. As I told you, DVD is the advanced version of CD. So if you have DVD reader writer, you it can read both CD and DVD. Fine. Now next disk is Blu-ray. Blu-ray is again advanced version of DVD. What happened in this? Let's see. Blu-ray. It is a scratch resistant disc that can safely store data for a long time. It uses blue violet laser light technology. Its storage capacity can range from 25 GB to 50 GB. It is a huge amount of data which we can store in Blu-ray. So, which technology is used in Blu-ray disc? Blue violet laser light technology. That's why they are called Blu-ray disc. Okay. Next device is pen drive. I think you all have seen this pen drive, and uses of pen drive you know very well. It is a portable device. It is a portable storage device that can be carried in a pocket. It is also called flash drive or USB drive. So pen drive has three names: pen drive, flash drive, or USB drive. All are same. We can use a pen drive to transfer data from one computer to another computer. Its storage capacity can be up to 1 TB. 1 TB pen drive you can get from market. It's fine. Basically, the uses of pen drive is very simple. You can copy data from one computer, keep pen drive in your pocket, move you can move from one place to another, one city to another city, and you can keep data in your pen drive. If you are moving another place, just plug in that pen drive in another computer and you can transfer data. Fine. So simple. Now next storage device is hard disk. It is the main secondary storage device that stores large amount of data permanently, which can range from 500 GB to 5 TB. It is present inside the CPU box. A hard disk stores operating system, software, application software, and all other files and folders saved in our computer. When we are working in a computer, whatever file we save in computer, it may be PowerPoint file, Excel file, Word file, Paint file, that file will be saved in hard disk. Okay. Next device is external hard disk. This hard disk is connected externally to a computer through USB port, just like a pen drive. It can store large amount of data just like an internal hard disk, but it can be carried along with you. See, the benefit of external hard disk is there. If you want to copy large amount of data in TV, so you don't need to carry your laptop or computer from one place to another. You can use this external hard disk. With the help of external hard disk, you can copy or carry large amount of data in TBs. Fine. This external hard disk comes in 1 TB, 2 TB, 4 TB. Fine. Yes. Next device is SD card, that is secure digital card. It is also known as memory card. We all have seen, we use this memory card in our mobile phone to extend the memory capacity of that mobile phone. It is a storage device that is generally used in mobile phone, digital camera, tablets, etc. It can store data up to 1 TB. Fine. Now our last device is SSD, solid state drive. Now what is solid state drive? Let's see. It is a current technology which has begun to replace the hard disk. It is at least 3 times faster than hard disk, but it is little expensive than a hard disk. So nowadays what we use hard disk to store data in our computer, but the new technology is SSD, that is solid state drive. It is much expensive than hard disk, but the benefit of this SSD that it is faster, 3 times faster than a normal hard disk. So nowadays whenever when you install computer, usually in laptops and computer we get SSD nowadays. Fine. So student, these are the all secondary devices. I hope you all have understood this chapter. Read this chapter from your book at your home. See this video 2-3 times. Fine. Thank you very much.